Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is India May, and today I'm going to talk to you guys about this first 72 hours of basic training. Alright, so after the first week of reception, we have come into basic training. That night, the last night of reception, they signed us all into our rooms, into the companies that we're part of. So I was fortunate to be part of Charlie 119. We were known as the Cupcake Battery because it was done to be the easiest battery to be part of, but we also had the best drill sergeants. Like even the commander, they were saying that we had the best one out of the battery and out of the whole area over there. And so I'm gonna get my notes down here. So if anything, they're notes. So as soon as we had all our bags packed ready, we left around 2 p.m. from reception to go to basic, and they were like, okay, you're getting shipped out, not knowing we were literally just walking a mile to the other barracks where basic training was going to take place. So we had our big green duffel bags, and we had a small black duffel bag with us, like a personal gear. So our green duffel bags were all put onto a truck, and so we didn't have to haul those because they were like really heavy. And then all the drill sergeants had lined us up. They were being nice at first. They gave us jerseys. We were assigned our jersey numbers. I was number 15. I was part of 3rd platoon, and we all were part of our platoons, putting our bags in the trucks. And then it was really hot, and so when it's really hot here, we do heat cap 5, which means we roll up our sleeves twice, and then we roll up our pants sleeve just to have loosen aeration. So we did that, and the drill sergeants were going back and forth at us, yelling at us, saying, fold it twice up this way, no, fold it twice up inside. So right there was confusion, and it was really hot, and the grass was high, and my allergies was up, my nose was stuffy. It was horrible. Then we had to throw our black duffel bags that we're supposed to be carrying with us on the truck. We're like, what? We're supposed to have these. But then they had us take it off the truck, and so now they're all mixed up. We all packed our own bags. We knew we would have to carry them, and so they were light. And then, they weren't light anymore because we were carrying random people's stuff. And so I had to carry this one person's bags, and man, they did not pack right. It was heavy. It was so heavy. And then there was an extra bag, so I grabbed the extra bag, and no one else would carry it. And so now we're walking, okay? And I'm walking with these 2 heavy bags. This girl has not carried heavy stuff in a while and never done it before. And I've never had to walk at a long distance carrying heavy stuff. So I'm struggling carrying these 2 duffel bags on my shoulders and walking a mile just to get to our barracks. It was about a mile. It was pretty far. And the guy in front of me, he had no bags. And he said he felt bad for me. We became friends eventually because, we didn't know each other. But he was too scared to ask if I needed help because, equal opportunity, EO. And so he didn't want to ask for help or ask me if I needed help. And he was too scared to talk because, the drill sergeants are yelling at us. And so I was stuck carrying a lot of weight. It was just rough. And so as soon as we got to our battery, they had us all drop our gear in this big pile in our platoon area. And then we all lined up in the middle where we were facing each other, each group was facing each other. There's a big hole in the middle, or not a hole, but an open spot in the middle, and that's where the drill sergeants did introduction, drill sergeant introduction. So each one came up, said, I'm 1st platoon drill sergeant, and these are my standards and all that. And so I was part of 3rd platoon, and we had the senior drill sergeant, and first time meeting him, he looked rough. He was the only one dressed in the blue uniform, looking all nice and spiffy. And I was like, oh crap, I would get the hardest platoon. But our drill sergeants were good. I honestly, I really liked them. And let's see, what else did we do? Oh, the shark attack. This is what everyone talks about, the shark attack. The shark attack was not bad at all. So all the bags are piled up in the platoon area, and they said, you have 2 minutes to find your bag, go. And so now we're all, roaming through stuff. Every bag looks the same. And so the only way I could tell my bag apart is because I had a pink lock, and I put my pink lock on top of it. And so I'm looking for the pink lock, I'm looking for my name tag that's attached to it, a little tiny thing like that big out of all the bags. It was just horrible. And so people would find the bag, people didn't. And so when it stopped, they said, oh, did you find your bag? And we're like, no, drill sergeant. I'm like, okay. And then we get dropped, and we got smoked for 5 minutes. I'm like, okay, go, 2 minutes, find your bag. And then I realized quickly that they were trying to install teamwork. And so I started to call out people's names and yell at, like, number 531, number 582, and just call out the numbers, because I didn't know people's names. And so when they would hear their number, that's when we started getting things rolling. And so I was like, oh, it's not about you. You need to help other people if you find their bag, because it's not going to go anywhere, you know. And so it took us about 3 rounds of that, and we finally finished it. After that, we took all our bags to the field behind us, and we did an inventory of the things we were supposed to have, and then we separated our civilian stuff with our military stuff, and then we locked up our civilian stuff upstairs. Then we got assigned battle buddies. I wish we didn't get assigned battle buddies. I wish I was able to pick, because my battle buddy wasn't the greatest. She had a lot of issues. She had a lot of medical issues, and so it was just our ability level was drastically different, and yeah, it varied, and it was just like, it was rough. But yeah, so we got assigned battle buddies, and after that, then we went upstairs. And so this was the hard part. Those big green bags, they weighed like, I don't know, 70 pounds, and we were carrying them up 4 flights of stairs, because all the ladies, of course, lived upstairs at the very top, and we had to carry all our stuff up upstairs. And the stairs didn't go like 1, 2, but they went like 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3 for each level. And so it was rough getting all the way up there, and it was tiring because we had 2 green bags. And once we got up there, then we got assigned our bunks, and after we got assigned our bunks, what was it? Oh yeah, we had a little bit of break. I think it was like 5 minutes break to be back downstairs. Oh no, we towed the line. Towing the line is in our rooms. We had this big taped square on the floor, and we'd all have to be there with our toes on the line, staying at attention, waiting for the drill sergeant to come in to say whatever they wanted. And that's when all the lady drill sergeants came in, and they introduced themselves, and they smoked us again. And for them, I understood why they smoked us a lot. It was because they're trying to get out of the mentality of us that women are weak, women are the ones that need help, and we're not the ones that need that. And so that's why they do that. And I understood that after a while. I was like, okay, I see what they're doing here. It sucks, but I see what they're doing. And then after that, we went downstairs. I think we ate, it would have been dinner. We ate dinner, and after that, then we went into a conference room, and we just signed a whole bunch of paperwork, and there's more briefings, and then first sergeant came in, and yeah, it wasn't so bad. After you're done with it, you're like, oh, that wasn't so bad. But in the moment, honestly, it sucks. And so for the first 72 hours, we were running everywhere. It was just briefings, running everywhere, getting smoked, doing PT early in the morning, and tall, wet grass, which was not fun. No personal time. The longest personal time we had in red phase was like 10, 15 minutes. Because, you know, it just make you run upstairs and do the minimum time of what she had to do. And that was it. Like, taking showers with 63 girls and be downstairs in 30 minutes after PT was rough. It was, let's just say, I'm tired of seeing naked bodies every day. That was just, it was rough. People are not the cleanest either. Like, please, if you take a shower every day. I took 2 showers a day, in the morning and right before I went to bed. Why? Because you do PT in the morning, you sweat, you take a shower, and guess what? That whole day, you're sweating. And so take a shower before you go to bed. Don't be those people who stink throughout the day, because you will get called out and you will get talked about. It happened. We woke up every morning at 5 a.m. I would say I thought that was bad, but being here at AIT, we wake up at 4:10 every morning to be downstairs by 4:45 for PT. So it's not that bad. You'll get used, after those 3 days, you'll get used to the routine of what's going on and what it's expected of you. Also, those first 3 days, you don't get to go to the DFACT at all. It's straight MREs and box mills, because you're in such a tight schedule. So much stuff has to get done in a certain amount of time. So there's not much for you to do. Other than that, I don't know. It gets better. It will get better. Things will get rougher, but it's more manageable because you're learning at the same time. Like, you're going to have fun going down that tower, doing grenades, and I didn't mind rucking. Rucking was not bad. I enjoyed it because it's just a long walk, a stroll with 30 pounds on your back, so yeah. Oh yeah, and you'll get assigned to your weapon in those first 72 hours. We got assigned M4s. Some people got M16s in a different battery, but our battery had M4s, and start learning about those. I would say read your blue book, go ahead and get familiar with your warrior skills handbook, and just, yeah. Oh, also, there's nothing you can do right in those first 72 hours. I would even say throughout all basic training. Even if you're doing the right thing, you're going to get yelled at, and if you're doing the wrong thing, you're definitely going to get yelled at and probably smoked. But just make sure you keep military bearings, stand up parade rest when you're addressing a drill sergeant, and yeah, you'll do fine. You'll be prepared. If you have any questions, please comment below. I'll answer all of them to the best of my ability. If you have any more video suggestions, I'll gladly take them down there. And go ahead and watch the other ones. I talked about reception because that's before basic training. I hope you guys all have a wonderful day, and I'll see you next week. Bye.